What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's take some time to talk about XRP. While we've made a decent amount of videos talking about whether XRP can make moves to $1,000, to 10,000, to 100, to whatever these levels are, right? There's many different predictions and many different things that could happen, right? I'm not saying it's 100% guaranteed that it's going to get there. It's always the conversation of knowing that this could be a possibility and leaving something on the table for what it can be. People didn't think that Bitcoin will get up to a level of 50,000 or 60 or 70,000. But now it's all that people can think of. And they're always like, oh, well, you know what? It'll be worth $1 trillion market cap, $2 trillion market cap. That's fine. I believe it can get there now. But they didn't believe that in the past when it was at $21 million or $100 million market cap. People didn't believe that. So you want to make sure you have some sort of belief, because if you don't have some sort of belief, you miss out on that larger opportunity, the opportunity of seeing this position get to that level of $1,000, that level of $100, or whatever you believe that it truly can get to with the use case that it does have. So it's definitely a little bit interesting to me when I look at it, because I'm always like, what can this truly be in the end? But when I look at it from an investment perspective, I'm always like, what's going to be that position, or how much do you need in order to get to that millionaire status? How much XRP do you truly need to get to that millionaire status? Well, in this video, I think this is not more of a guarantee, but this is a kind of just a suggestion to give you maybe a little bit of a better chance to make that move. Now, if you don't have the money to get up to that point, obviously you still would look for lower statuses to get to instead of that millionaire status, and you could possibly see that you can have 1,000 and get to $1,000 and have that status that you want. But if you're trying to give yourself a better chance, like if you're playing multiple tickets in the lottery, or if you're investing in, a buy, a long, and a short, just to be able to protect yourself and see what benefits the most, right? With both of them having a certain stop loss, right? So you could probably protect yourself by doing that. Just like this situation, you could protect yourself by doing this. So let's talk about XRP and why you only need 17,514.70 XRP in order to become a millionaire and give yourself that better chance to become a millionaire. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. You can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the links that are in the description. It does help out the channel. Now, let's talk about this, right? Because 17,514.70 XRP. Why did I come to that number? Well, I went through my spreadsheet and broke down, different things and where I believe that this could eventually get to in the long run. As we start to see, instead of just looking at conservative levels, we look at middle ground levels, maybe a little bit less or a lot less conservative, and then the more extreme levels where we're talking about, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. As we understand where it could be. Now, with all of those things, we understand that that could happen based on so many other things getting implementation within the banking systems, all of the banking systems. That would be huge. Cross-border payments having a major impact into that sector, which is a $300 trillion sector. So you understand how that could be a larger impact, as well as the people that are holding versus the amount that you would have to do in those transactions, or have in those transactions. So anyways, XRP is currently standing at 59 cents. So it did break the 60-cent level. It's down about 3 cents, 3% right now. And we're seeing a $32 billion market cap with with $1.2 billion worth of volume. Now, we also see that the circulating supply is sitting at about 54. Let's just say it's 53 because that's what I have for the sake of my spreadsheet. And it all depends on what gets introduced, because if something gets introduced, then you start to look at different levels and you're like, well, now you might need a little bit more. So again, it gives yourself a better chance to become to have that millionaire status, but it doesn't 100% confirm that you're going to absolutely get there. So again, with everything that we've seen here, with literally just the price, literally just the market cap and all of that, what makes me think that we're going to kind of make that move to that millionaire status? I only have 1,600 XRP, maybe a little bit more than that, as I do have some in my Kraken portfolio. But as I have 1,600 XRP, it's like $1,000 to $1,000. That's how you'll see it get to a level of $1 million market cap. So if you see, let's say, let's scroll down here and you see $1,000, and I do have, let's change this. I do have 1,000. Let's sell this beforehand, 778. And nope, that's not it. Z, and we'll do 778. And you see that I have 1,000 here. So 1,000 at $1,000. 1,000 coins at $1,000 equals a $1 million price point, which would be a 52, or in this case, it would be a 53 or $54 billion market cap, or sorry, $1 trillion market cap, which is kind of on the higher side for a lot of people. As you see that happen, you're like, how can that possibly take place when we see Bitcoin at certain levels? Well, let's make it a little bit more conservative, something that maybe you can understand or you can feel a little bit more, but still kind of out of the realm of where it is right now. And what we would basically looking for is a 100x. We'd be looking for it to get to a $3 trillion market cap, which honestly is reasonable for something that's going to take over, for a lot of people to understand, as it's going to take over, cross-border payments, flow through banking, like just a lot of different situations there. I feel as though people can, like, they can think about that and they'll go, okay, that makes sense. Like, all of it does make sense and why it does get there. So I set aside, $3 trillion dollar market cap, which if we took that and looked at a price, that would be a $57 price, $57.09 dollar price. And that's at the current, this current status. Honestly, it would be higher because of the market cap, but let's just say that that's the case. But now that would mean that you would need you would have 17,000 at $1 million at that level. You would have 17,514 XRP that's out there that you hold at $1 million at the level of $57.09. So in today's value, that would be $10,000, $10,508.82, somewhere around the $10,000 mark. So really all you need is $10,000 in order to see it grow from where it is right now to a level, and actually it would be less because it's not 60 cents anymore, it's now 59 cents, so it would be a little bit less. But either way, you're still only going to need $17,514.70 in this scenario. Or sorry, that's not dollars, but that's XRP. You know what I mean? But in this scenario, that's what you would need so that you can essentially kind of give yourself that better chance. Is it 100%? Is it 90%? No. Is it something that still depends on the fact that XRP has to be implemented and not labeled as a security, and the parent company kind of has to survive, and everything that's happening there and all the different things that are happening with Ripple and implementation within banks has to happen? Yes, all of that stuff still has to happen. But it brings people to maybe more of a reasonable number to deal with than 52 or $54 trillion. You can now look at 3 trillion or anywhere below 10 trillion, because honestly, you always have that question now. It's like, or you always have that in the back of your mind. It's like people thought that Bitcoin was not going to be worth, $1 billion. Was not going to be worth 10 billion or 20 billion, but now it's worth, almost $1 trillion, right? So when people now understand what Bitcoin is and what Bitcoin was, you now look at a lot of other plays that kind of the same way, like, hey, let's not count this out and say that this can't get to $1 trillion market cap, because it honestly could. And if you give it that chance, it can go a lot further. If you don't give it that chance, it might still go a lot further and you just won't be included in it. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. All of this is just my opinion. It's backed by what I see as, factual information, but then you also have a lot of like what if scenarios. What if this happens and what if this doesn't happen? So we're still leaning upon that. So Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Rumble. Link is down there in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.